So, Robocop and Scarlet, there aren't many moves to talk about, especially for Robocop. Unfortunately for him, it's just a trick shot. But Robocop is going to be one of those characters where it's not going to be about the moves we haven't seen. It's going to be the moves we have and how they will now gel as a custom opportunity. So, the trick shot, the one move we haven't seen is this. It is very obnoxious to the screen. I think it's a cool idea, but in gameplay, is going to be a bit annoying. Like, if this stays the way it is, that just constantly appearing on the screen is going to get so irritating. But, as a move, it is... I would compare it very much. In fact, and this is definitely a bit of a tinfoil hat conspiracy, but I have a hunch that it is basically, Cassie's, like, drone bounce shot. I think it's basically the same move, because it has the same ranges, and look at where the bullet comes from. Look at where the bullet comes from. Where the bullet ricochets from, does that not look a bit like where the drone hangs out for Cassie Cage? I think it's the same move. Look at where the bullet comes from. That's where the drone is. I think it's the same attack. Only we're too busy being distracted. So, how would you use that? I think this is a good move. I think a mid-projectile... I mean, look at the coverage. Like practically full screen. I'd say about 80% of the screen covered for just keep away. And Robocop's keep away is one of the best things about him by far. Hey, see you later, Axel Hunter. Robocop's keep away is universally his strongest element. So you have that. You have this. You can have low shot, trick shot, This is a mid projectile that will do a great job of just giving you that extra element, you do have it. You have it as well as basically everything else. Like this is a keep away move 100%. Like visually it's a bit jarring because of the cracked glass effect, but fundamentally as a move, this is going to make his keep away very irritating, because if you amplify this and then you start shooting this, it is yet another really strong keep away tool that Robocop can add to his arsenal. Very good, very good. This is a move of like function over form. It's not the flashiest looking move in the game, and yeah, it's a bit jarring, but when you look at what Robocop does well, this is just another thing on top of that will make him very scary. If I was a Robocop player, I would almost rather this than the missile launcher. If I'm playing keep away Robocop, I would almost rather this than the missile, than the arm missile, honestly. But yeah, a good move indeed. Now, Scarlet, however, we have Red Rain is coming down. Red Rain, Retribution. So, Red Rain is if I do the right button, Red Rain is, while standing in Red Rain, Scarlet deals increased damage. And while standing in Red Rain, the opponent deals less damage. So, Scarlet, you can use this for keep away. So, my normal, like that, 8% turns into 10%. So, a 20% damage increase while standing in Red Rain. Which, when combined with Scarlet's usual, zoning tools, quite powerful. Definitely scary. It doesn't last a huge amount of time, but if you're using it for keep away, it will last, about 3 or 4 shots of something, or maybe even 5 before it will turn off, and then you can turn it on straight away. Killer Clot. This move is very interesting. So, you place it on the floor, and when the opponent stands next to it, so for example, if I make him, I'm going to put it on the floor, over here, now I'm going to make him jump at me. The second he gets near it, it attaches to him, and while that's stuck to him, he basically can't... Let me just remind myself what it does before I say anything. Right. Okay, right, so, with this on you, you cannot amplify anything. You cannot use bar in any way, basically. So if I make Scarlet do this, and then wait, and sweep. Right, I'm going to try and wake up attack. You cannot spend bar in any way. It completely disables the opponent's ability to spend bar. So no amplifying, no wake-ups, no flawless block attacks, nothing. So, this does mean that, again, like, if you are playing Scarlet, and you get, I don't know, let's, no jumping, please. Let's say, I don't know, let's just do a basic ass. Something like that, I guess. And there you go. They now can't spend bar while you are in their face. And then when they've got that on, them, obviously they can't flawless block your plus frames, they can't flawless block your gaps to punish you, they can't do wake up attacks, so you basically just can't spend bar in any way. Which for a character like Scarlet, where she's normally held back severely by flawless block attacks or wake up options, stuff like that, no longer she has to care about it, right? It's completely taken away. It's really strong. You can't special. I want to check. I want to test that because I'm fairly sure that is the case. Right, let's have a look. Right. Okay. Yep, that is what it does. You also can't special cancel. So you can't spend bar or special cancel. You lose basically a ton of your utility for a decent amount of time. So if you're a Scarlet player and you are ending your touches in any way in that, your opponent loses so much. I'm pretty sure that even disables poke into special, right? Yep, can't poke into special either. So you can't poke into special. You basically can't cancel into specials and you can't spend bar. So if you're Scarlet, you take away a ton of their utility for a decent amount of time. And it costs you nothing to do it. That's the scariest thing. Retribution. This move right here. I think this is a restand. I don't remember the exact combo to show it. There we go. Okay, it is. This is a restand. So this can be used. You can also amplify it again to do more damage. I see how plus it is. So amplify on here is plus 0, so not plus at all, but it's big damage. And then normal version is plus 7, so a very plus restand. Which for her, very good, because it should, in theory, it should gel into this, right? Okay, no, so it won't. 10 frames. Yeah, so you can duck, but you can do... Can you do... What about forwards? That's 15. So plus 7. About 7. I mean, it might be a just frame, but you could maybe jail stand 1. I'll try that a few times. Mash. Okay, I didn't get it mashing. Okay, that time I did. So you can jail a standing 1, so you can jail a button, which is cool. Neat. Not bad. Well, it's good utility, and again, this is the kind of character where I feel like you could throw Killer Clot on top of what we normally see, and it would be great. Like you could play Variation Scarlet, Variation 1, where you're looking at the parry and the teleport, but then that charged move that literally no one has ever used intentionally a single time, and if you claim you have, I'll call you a liar to your face. Throw on something like Killer Clot. You know, throw on something like whatever you want, right? Like any of these, call me Tyron, any of these. You know, Retribution for a restand, decent damage as well. Killer Clot, the utility. Like if I played Scarlet, I would use Killer Clot 100%, 1000%. Because the utility of this move is just through the roof. It's crazy good. And Red Rain, you could do, I guess you could do this like as an ender. And now I'm sitting here with a damage increase, maybe. And then if I make you not duck. So let's go for like... How much damage is my throw going to be doing? Yeah, so increased damage throws. But you're seeing what I mean. There's utility to these attacks. And I can see how it's going to work in quite well to the rest of what Scarlet does. But that is basically it. You know, that's it for Scarlet and Robocop. Moves that... Robocop, again, he's only got the trick shot, but I think it really fits into his game plan well. I think if you're playing a very long-range, focused, almost like zoning exclusive variation, that's the kind of move that can really help you out. And Scarlet, yeah, Killer Clot, I think one of the better moves in her kit. I honestly have always thought there's so much potential to that move. Red Rain, damage increase, never hurts, and a restand from Retribution, definitely not bad.